You make a point in the book to bring up pastured meats, for example, pastured chickens with eggs, that there is a distinction between that and conventional foods. Will you talk about that in terms of its nutrient value and also the toxins?
Sure. So the biggest differences between pasture-raised animal products and conventional animal products are in their fatty acid profile and their nutrient content, and then of course their potential toxicity. So in terms of fatty acid profile, we know that pasture-raised beef, for example, contains between 3 and 10 times as much omega-3, beneficial omega-3 fat. These are the anti-inflammatory fats that we've all heard so much about, than conventionally raised meats. So you could say that pasture-raised meat might have more of an anti-inflammatory effect than conventionally raised meat. And that's important because inflammation is the root of most modern disease. If we're talking about heart disease, diabetes, obesity, even depression now is linked with inflammation. So it's really crucial to do everything we can to reduce inflammation. The second thing would be the nutrient content of these meats. Turns out that all animals, not just humans, have a species-appropriate diet. These are foods that the animal evolved to eat, that their whole anatomy and physiology is designed to eat. And cows, believe it or not, are not meant to be eating gummy bears and chicken parts and all of the other things that they're fed when they're raised in confinement. They're meant to eat grass, pasture. That's a normal diet for an animal like a cow. And when they eat that normal diet, not only is their fatty acid profile superior, as we just discussed, the vitamin concentration and mineral concentration of their meat is higher. So grass-fed beef contains more vitamin A. It contains more selenium, more glutathione. These are important antioxidants in our system. Several other vitamins and nutrients are higher in grass-fed beef than in conventionally raised beef. So that's important given the levels of nutrient deficiency that we talked about in the American population, the fact that so many of us aren't getting enough of vitamins and minerals that we need to function well. And then the third concern with organic and pasture-raised meat versus conventional meat is that conventional meat has antibiotic residue in it. And so many people know now that conventionally raised animals are given antibiotics primarily to promote growth. Antibiotics have been shown to fatten, animals that take antibiotics, they fatten up more quickly, and that's important for farmers who are raising animals that way. But they also help to prevent infections that the animals might get because they're living in such close proximity. And those conditions tend to promote more disease than when cows are living out on the pasture and getting exercise. They're just like us. They need to move around and in order to stay healthy. So when these cows take antibiotics, some of the antibiotics can linger in the meat. That can promote the superbugs. These bugs, pathogens that become resistant to many of the antibiotics that we have, and then they are able to proliferate in our bodies. And it's a really scary problem that we're facing now, because I'm sure you've heard, and many people who are watching this have heard recently of new superbugs that have emerged where in hospitals in particular that are impervious to any of the antibiotics that we have. And of course this raises fear of going back to prior to the age of antibiotics, where people could die from simple infections. And we've come to take it for granted that that doesn't happen so much anymore, but we're heading back in that direction, and that's what's so scary about the antibiotic resistance problem.